Happy Friday, everybody. Okay, so today was a crazy day. Yesterday I didn't recap because I didn't really get a lot done. But we were in the Illinois News Gazette, which was amazing. Link is in the YouTube video. But I honestly tried to knock out. But today, super crazy. As you all know, we were supposed to be in a documentary, and today was the day that I basically was able to film a day in the life of being me. So basically, it started off around noon, whereas me and Adia kind of meeting about what we wanted to get done. Today was already going to be hectic because we had our auditions with the most auditioners we've ever had, and we had our biggest team meeting. So, and they were back to back. So that was already tough as it was. But we talked about it, and we kind of talked about the day, and then Matt came in, and it just automatically was just more energized. So after me and Adia settle on what we're going to talk about at this meeting, we leave my place. Mind you, this is the time. Keep track of the time. Then we leave my place, and Matt comes with me to drop off Adia, and he comes to my place. So we get home at 1:30, right? Mind you, the meeting is at 5. We have auditions at 6, okay? And I had realized that I also had to be at the CS department by 4:15. So I have from 1:30 to 4:15. So I told him, okay, you know what? Usually I have my whiteboards, right? Where I will focus on putting my life on there. I say my whiteboards are signified in my brain because I always write down what I need to get done. I have a board that's dedicated to the startup. I have a board for school and everything else. So I'm jotting down things, and he's like, wow, and he's documenting it, and it's pretty cool. Because I showed him my office and my room and everything, and he said I was pretty open. I was like, yeah, of course, because I think a big thing is that people try to pretend that they are something they're not just for a good photo op. And I was just like, I don't want to be authentic as ever, so then y'all can see this is how it really is. But yeah, here I am trying to work on something, realizing that a task takes longer than I was planning to be, which is the usual. And then I'm working. 3:50, I cannot keep my eyes awake. Mind you, in 25 minutes, I'm supposed to be at the CS department. So I told Matt, you know what, honestly, I need to take out my contacts, take a 15-minute break. He's like, okay, you do it, I'll wake you up. I was like, cool. So I do that, and I text the teacher saying, hey, let's come at 4:25 because I don't want to rush. I wake up, I leave the house at 4:25. Mind you, the professor's like, oh, I'm gonna leave at 4:30. Just let you know, this professor was gonna give us the camera that we have been waiting for. So if I missed that, ooh, that would have been a really big mess up. So me and Hustle are running to the car. We drive to the CS apartment, CS building, and we literally park diagonal because I cannot parallel park for my life. We sprint up, we get the camera, we come back. It was amazing. It was in the movies, but it was already chaotic from the moment I got jolted up. And then we had our meeting, and our meeting was pretty great. We learned a lot of new things when it came down to adding to the police script. As for fundraising, Michelle and Jake have done a really good job. Michelle has a really nice strategy on how we can get more funds from organizations on campus, and Jake was able to raise already $350 for our GoFundMe. So I'm just super happy that that area is finally getting consolidated and it's better. And I'm really excited about the new PAs we have on the team. What I'm not excited about is the fact that we've had to dismiss one of our team members because the team member was not effective. And a key note is when you have an ineffective member of your team, get rid of them as soon as possible because they do become a virus and you do not want them to affect team morale. But those are the only downsides. And then also we noticed this trend that when it comes down to the males and females in our team, most of the males were not the ones that would show up, which really sucked. Because I want to make sure that we aren't doing a bad job of enforcing that this is still a professional startup. So anyways, the meeting ends early. We run to auditions. Mind you, Matt is filming all of this. And we run there 2 minutes late. There's a guy that's been there 30 minutes before. That was interesting. But overall, auditions were pretty well. I think the thing we're missing is that we're missing Black parents, and we're missing an Asian friend for Davion. And the reason why I want an Asian friend in the script is because I really want to improve representation in media, and that's not going to be possible if I can't focus on one of the most the tiniest representation in media, which I think is Asian people in general. So that was mostly it. And then, good news, we were on WGN radio, and that was crazy. Stay tuned, because we're gonna put the video up. But it was like a really great way to end the break. It was like with WGN, and it's crazy because WGN, if you don't know, is one of the biggest radio stations in Chicago. Like, it's the Chicago radio station. So, oh my God, I'm just so happy. But one thing I can say is that I posted a video and it was all about motivation. And I can tell you this, I have gone to go through so much stuff to get to where I am, and I will not regret it because I'm so happy where I am. I am sleep deprived, my eyes are dry, but I can tell you this, I would not pay to be anyone else. So anyways, I am very grateful, and I hope you all have a great night. Bye.